Hello guys, welcome back to Poli channel. This video I want to share about any info that Perabis share on CalpheON Ball episode 2 streaming event. Okay, to enjoy watch my video, make sure you turn on this video subtitle and also you can use timestamp that I already provide to go to target topic that you want. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on bell notification to get any update and guide on Black Desert World. Okay, let's start this video content using any feature that I provide. At last 26 March 2022, Perabis just share us some info from CalpheON Ball episode 2 live streaming, and you can watch recorded version for this streaming event on their official YouTube channel for any region server. And this CalpheON Ball streaming event is almost 4 hour duration, and in this video I will share any information that they share to us about any upcoming update that they already prepare. Okay, first of course about new class. They confirm this class name is Drakania, and this Drakania class will playable after 6 April 2022 maintenance update, and at release date we also will get new seasonal content including new region Mountain of Eternal Winter, and they already planned at 30 March 2022 we can start to do pre-creation for this new class Drakania. So at this pre-creation you can start to create her character on your account but still not playable until 6 April 2022. And they mention when this Drakania release she will have succession questline at the same time, but for awakening still under development and will release later in future, maybe around next month as always. And about this new class Drakania, as we already know, the title for this class is Destroyer of Unix, and this Drakania is rival from Guardian because from their dragon blood, and both of Drakania and Guardian is human with dragon blood. Meanwhile Guardian is descendants of Labreska, and this Drakania class is descendants of Dragon Marktanan. And more detailed info about her story will reveal in game when this class release. And also we will get more information about the legend dragon Marktanan, descendant dragon from this class Drakania. And about Drakania weapon, she using two-handed greatsword, and this weapon name is Slayer. And the unique thing for this class, her sub weapon attached on her main weapon. As you can see on this picture, actually she holding her sub weapon like small one-handed sword that called shard, and she will spirit its sub weapon when doing some idle animation or doing some of her skill. And about her skill mechanic, some of her skill will use recharge mechanic that will give you more damage and more longer area of effect for her skill, and this charge mechanic called Ion Energy. And anytime when she charging, she will have super armor and damage reduction 50%. And her unique passive skill, when this Drakania class have their HP below 50%, she can restore its HP continuously. And when you play this Drakania class, in PvP she have mechanic to absorb enemy combat resource. And about method for this new class, I think this new class will have complicated combo and highly with resource management, and you need to aware for her resource management when playing this Drakania class. And by watching from her gameplay preview, I think this Drakania class will have fast movement if you have the right combo and her resource management, and compare with Guardian, I think her gameplay speed is same. And for more detail about her skill, I will show you when this class playable in future. Okay, next on this CalpheON Ball episode 2, they also mention about audio remaster. In future, we can choose any music that we want to hear when we locate it on some region. And also for Psy class, they also mention they will add new instrument, Marni instrument music. And this Marni musical instrument is different than Forkesta musical instrument that we already have, because this Marni musical instrument will have some unique tone that makes Psy possible to create some dance music. And also on this opportunity, they promote about Perabis special YouTube channel, Perabis Music. On this special YouTube channel, they share any music from Black Desert World, and everyone can free to use this music for their content, not only for Black Desert content. But if you want to use this music for your needs, make sure you follow guidelines to use their free music. Okay, next they mention about revamping main quests, especially for some cut skin when doing main quests. And they mention on this April 2022, they will implement Balenos story rework and new tutorial mechanic for new player. And on this April 2022, this update will come on Korea server. And outside Korea server, we will get this Balenos story rework and tutorial as soon as possible. And about this new cut skin and voice line, they just make this story more immersive than before. And they also plan to do this main quest rework for Serendia and CalpheON story in future. And also they will revamp any NPC appearance in future. future, as you can see on this picture. And next info about Elvia realm. In future, they plan to revamp structure for Elvia realm. So in future, its server will have Elvia and normal realm. And also in future, they plan to give any player personal monster zone. Actually, this is like personal server to do grinding monster without disturbed by any player. But its player only can enter this personal monster zone for 1 hour duration every day. And if you want to continue to grinding more than 1 hour, you need to grinding on normal server. I think this personal monster zone for 1 hour is enough to use our Igris favor. But this personal monster zone is different than Oasis server that they already developed on Korea server. Because on this Oasis mini server, you still can invite any other player. But on this personal monster zone, this is like solo server that only you can enter this personal zone. And also about Elvia weapon buff, in future they will make this Elvia weapon drop is personal for your character, so any other player cannot steal your Elvia weapon buff. And they mention this Elvia weapon buff will spawn more often in future. And also they will organize to make another Elvia realm also have decent loot not only for Orcam Elvia realm. And next they show us about CalpheON Elvia realm that they still develop. And in this opportunity they show us this CalpheON Elvia realm will have weather mechanic with specific monster and specific effect. So for example, this monster will change depending on your current weather. And also they show us some mechanic like troll shaman. If you defeat it, monster around this troll shaman will be petrified. And next about quality of life improvement, they will make special inventory for artifact and lightstone. And also about artifact durability, they will remove it in future. And next about life skill, at 25 March 2022, they just add central market maintenance that they just disable for temporary ability to enhance any kind of processing stone. Because in future they plan to unify all this processing stone for any processing activity to become one piece only. So I think if you have multiple processing stone right now, they will convert all this processing stone to become same item with multiple number in future. And also special inventory for life skill gear and tools. Okay, next about item copy, they will update for its cost reduction that will apply at 13 April 2022 maintenance. And any guild will use Marnie unstable fuel reduced by 50% permanently. And this is not an event, so you can copy your gear more cheaper than before. And next feature update about pet, they will improve the way pet to loot any item to become more efficient than before. And also about tier 5 pet, they also mention this tier 5 pet, we only can get it using silver and will not involve any per item, but we only can check out one tier 5 pet at the time. And the rest for active pet, still tier 4 pet. And this tier 5 pet will act as leader that will give another pet some passive skill to reduce any pet loot time for all your active pet. And also about elixir cooldown, they will reduce elixir cooldown from 10 seconds to become only 1 second. And also about screenshot mode, they will add some function to timer your screenshot, so you can take some screenshot with setting timer. And about transportation from city to another city, they will add ownerless horse as transport method for new player to go from one town to another town that have stable keeper. And then about new outfit, they just show us preview for Eternal Winter Theme outfit for all class. And also new side outfit that they mention will release at 13 April 2022. And upcoming concept art for some outfit like Set's new outfit, Assassin upcoming outfit, and Berserker outfit. And about Carrack skin, they also show us design for Carrack Volante, Carrack Advance, Carrack Balance, and Valor. So total they already prepare for Carrack skin. And all these Carrack skins still under development. And they also already mention time to release this Carrack skin at May 2022 on Korea server and then on global server after that. But they didn't mention the way how to get this Carrack skin, either from in-game content or from per shop. So just hope they will release this Carrack skin via in-game content so everyone can get this Carrack skin. Okay, that's all any information for upcoming content that they share to us on this CalpheON Ball episode 2 live stream. And let me know on this comment section what content that you most interest from all this information. And about any reward from this CalpheON Ball episode 2, make sure you claim all of them that I already summarized all this reward on this video. You can check it for more detail. And make sure you claim all this reward before all this reward expired. And special thanks to all my membership for direct support via Patreon, Carrack, and YouTube membership. And also my current member, DubyaDude, JimmySnakes, Doki, Doki, RenegadesX, Angel, Homie, Aeyrton, KiLLSTEAL, Wammy, Clouty, MoonpieBDO, Jan Andres, Token R42, KAIMANA, Humeri, Demonyte, Choz, Fandorin, MAGNUMSCHLONG, Henry, Populatus as gold member, and also all my silver and bronze member. Thank you so much for all your direct support. This will make Poli channel running and growing more faster. If you want to support me directly, I will very grateful. And as special thanks, I will put your name on my video, depend on your support level. And be noticed, for some level there are have some limit, so make sure you didn't get run out for this limited space. And I will put your name on every subsequent video that I release for the duration of your support. And if you want to join my membership to support me directly, you can go to any platform for Patreon, Carrack, and YouTube membership. I already put link for this membership on this video description, or you can check on top right of this video. I already put card for Patreon link. Okay guys, that's all any info that we got from this CalpheON Ball episode 2 streaming event. And just stay tuned on Poli channel. I will cover any update that they release in future. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.